All right, I wanted to go ahead and make a second video for qualifying in the ARCA car at Pocono because I hadn't realized at the time that I'd accidentally done like on the lower end of the temperature spectrum of what we'll see. I normally like to do something closer to the middle. I've gone ahead and loaded up this session here that's maybe a bit towards the upper end so you could see an example of both. I've also jacked up the maximum, figured why not. And also found one of the more extreme wind cases that we'll see. Um, what loaded up was 11 miles west. Didn't mean to do that, but I thought, okay, that's cool. We'll test a bunch of different things and you can kind of see both extremes of what we can see throughout the week. I'm going to go ahead and just start with the outlap. This is actually a lap 2. I think originally I was running a lap 1 and I messed up and I thought, well, okay, let's just go for a lap 2. So here it is. Same deal. So, okay, if one quick note, if you saw the notes from last time, a west wind is going to make turn 3 feel like really nice and free, and turn 1 is going to be very tight. So we'll see that for sure throughout this lap. I'll point out the differences. And the tunnel turn isn't really affected too much by a west wind. It is a little bit, but it's not one of the extreme winds that really mess with its feeling. So I get a great run because the west wind is kind of pointing down this straightaway. It's a good run up. Turn 1 extremely tight, and you're going to see here, I mean, you really got to bully the car. And that's one thing you got to know about the ARCA car is if you want it to go fast in a qualifying run, you're going to have to bully it sometimes. And that's what I had to do in turn 1 here. Really abusing the right front, but the thing is so tight, it's never going to spin out. So there's that at least. This is a great tunnel turn. We'll see it in the far chase, but yeah, perfect turn in. I get the apron just like I like. Get that rotation, come screaming out. Turn 3 feels amazing with this wind. Look, I barely tap the brakes. Get down easily to the apron, and it just sticks like glue. Turn 3 is amazing with the west wind. And we're getting through in a 5.6. Yeah, I think this was an even better quality lap than my first video. Even though it's slower, it's just because it's hotter and the track usage is up. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at the far chase just so we get everything here. Yeah, with the west wind, we know we can be much more aggressive in turn 3, which I am. I get to the line at the same speed as when it was much cooler, but the fact that it's hotter with such a high usage, I normally shouldn't be able to do that. But the west wind, if you see from my notes, turn 3 is nice, and you can see, yeah, I'm getting to 177, probably 178 right after the line. It's a great run up. Turn 1 extremely tight. I do end up, I'm braking about 1 car length early. You can notice from the last video. And I have to fight to get it down there. I actually do get it down to the yellow, get it to rotate on the apron a little bit. And that's good because you can see I still get up close to the wall. Very difficult turn with the west wind, high temperature and high usage. Tunnel turn, this is, you can copy paste this one. This is about as good as it gets for a tunnel turn. Left sides, you know, I get even a little bit lower than I think I say I normally want, but this felt really good. You can see I never get below 164. That's, I mean, come out with tons of exit speed, which is what this track is all about. Exit speed, exit speed, exit speed. It's like all that matters. See here, I get down to the apron, just the lightest tap of brakes. It's almost nothing. The wind just turns this car with this configuration. And yep, we're getting through with a 5.6. So that would be a great lap in these conditions, I have no doubt. I don't think I could have done much better. Maybe slightly less speed scrubbing off in turn 1, but really that's it. Yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully the first video was helpful. Let's have a great week. Let's get out there, get on the front row, and I'll see you next time.